Shot clock down to 4. Good denied defense. Green has to fire.
Got him in a trade mid-season. Blocked by Green. Erases the shot from the corner.
Oh, wow. That is outstanding.
From Red.
Look at this.
All the way in the lane to get to that block.
And if it...
Working the handles between the legs. Oh, stops, pumps, shots away. Got it! Come on!
Jones for Jackson. Jackson, it's blocked by Green. 10 seconds left.
Ball spinning several times already tonight. Jordan. That is a monster finish. A monster finish.
Ball just in front of the buzzer.
I didn't make it up. I told you he can play.
Yo.
Hey, it shows when you're about to dunk the meter, so do you have to time the dunk or something?
If you use the meter, yeah. If you use meter, yeah. But to use meter, you flick the right stick up and down when you're going up for a dunk. Like a dribble move, like up, down, you know.
I'd rather you shoot a three than dunk on me again. No!
Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we get started, thank God for another day and another opportunity. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, today I'm going to be showing y'all the official best Draymond Green build in NBA 2K23 on next gen. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the beginning. I'm going to be getting into the badge layout as well. But before we get any further into today's video, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And if you want more videos like this, I would appreciate it if everybody went ahead and smashed that like button. But be sure to go ahead and comment down TG for thank God, as well as where you're tuning in from watching today. And I most definitely will hit y'all back with a response. Now let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of the badges that I like to use. So for tier 1, I go with Gold Pro Touch, Silver Slithery, and then for tier 2, I like Limitless Takeoff on Gold. Now down the road, once I unlock extra badges, and if you do add the 4 extra to this area from my career, we're going to be able to get Bully as well as Posterizer on this build. Now when it comes down to the shooting, everything is going to be exact when it comes down to the gameplay of the badges. So I go with Silver Amp, Hall of Fame Space Creator, and Volume Shooter. Then for tier 2, I like Agent 3 on Gold, Green Machine on Bronze, and then for tier 3, I use my core badge as Silver Limitless Range. Now this is a solid setup, especially when it comes down to the shooting. I'm telling y'all, if you want this build, go ahead and get this video to 100 likes, and I know most definitely that we can make that happen. But from here, when it comes down to the playmaking, look, for tier 1, the main badge that I'm running is going to be Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, Silver Mismatch Expert, and then when it comes down to tier 2, I like Quick First Step on Gold, and then for tier 3, Handles for Days as my core badge on Silver with Killer Combos. Now this is pretty much going to set us up when it comes down to the offensive end, but the defense is what's going to be most special about this build. So as you can see from the gameplay, look, for tier 1, these badges make a huge difference. So I go with Box Out Beast on Silver and then Bronze Glove. Then for tier 2, I kind of mix this up when it comes down to the badges that I pick from. So currently, I have Challenger on Bronze, and then I also have Silver Chase Stun Artist and Clamps. For tier 3, Anchor as my core badge on silver, and then rebound chaser as well. But if you did want to make the adjustment to put post lockdown, you can put this on the bronze or silver category. It does not matter. Either way, just make sure you base it off of your own playstyle if you do tend to use this badge. But from here, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Now, I don't know what it is about this year, but it seems like everybody is straight rim running. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm doing it with style. And as y'all can see from the ISO on this build, definitely going to be one of the more favorable power forwards. And as y'all can see, when it comes down to shooting threes, you're going to be able to not only hit consistent, but you have one of the highest 3-point rating builds in all of 2K. Now, as you can see, I'm not even sure what people are doing at the 1v1 court at this point. People leave you wide open because they think you can't shoot. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. I really don't think shooting is too tough this year, especially with this kind of build. I think once you find a jump shot that you can time perfectly to your own liking, that's what's really going to make the biggest difference. Now, you can go based off of the grading requirements when it comes down to creating your own jump shot. But I've even noticed that doesn't make a difference. I've played against some of the top players, and I've even dropped in some of the top players' streams. And I'm telling y'all, the gradings, when it comes down to the jumpers, do not even matter. Now, when it comes down to the takeovers that we're able to get, I do decide to run rim protecting takeover mainly. The second one, I'll switch it up between sharpshooting as well as the lockdown. And then we're also able to get shot creating. Now, that should give you a small idea of what we're actually able to do on the shooting end of this build. But overall, if you want it, I'm telling y'all, I'll be sure to drop y'all my animations. I'll even go ahead and give y'all my jump shot if we get this video to 50 likes. Now, I've created it on my own, and as y'all can see, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be one of the more better and consistent jump shots for any type of build, especially when it comes down to being 6'9" with a higher 3-point rating. Now, this is actually only my first build that I created to use this year. And my second build that I'm creating as a rebirth is definitely going to be replicated as another NBA player. So if you have any recommendations and you want to see any type of NBA players made, be sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below. Who do y'all want to see being used in NBA 2K23? Now, I have to be real with y'all. I'm thinking about Kobe Bryant, maybe LeBron James. I really even want to go ahead and possibly try out a 7-3 build. I'm thinking Yao Ming. I don't know. It really comes down to what y'all say as well. But again, if you made it this far into the video and you have not hit that like button, you might as well already do so. I know y'all enjoyed some of this video at least. But be sure to go ahead and let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about these kind of videos? And if you want more of them, I'll definitely be sure to go ahead and drop them for y'all. But again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for consistently supporting. And to everybody who actually did enjoy the 1v1 court in the theater this past week, go ahead and drop a like if you want the 1v1 court to remain in the theater for the entire year. Now, I'm telling y'all, 2K definitely has to make the move already to put the 1v1 court permanently in the game. Now, whether that's in the theater or how we had it in the previous year of 2K21, I think we just need this to be a permanent game mode when it comes down to matchmaking. I'm telling y'all, for people like me, I like to play solo most of the time. So I like to ISO, and when it comes down to creating my builds, I like to make them especially when it comes down to a strict 1v1 playstyle. Now, when it came down to them adding back the 1v1 court, I played 2K more than I did in any other week. Now, especially when it comes down to having any 1v1 court added, that's when I'm most active. I'm telling y'all, I love the matchmaking system and how it works. You're able to get consistent games and quick at that. But even more so importantly, I think you're able to see a variety of different builds rather than just seeing the same type of 2v2 meta or even 3v3. Now, we always tend to have the same exact game modes when it comes down to the 3v3. I think if we had the theater made like this, we have one 1v1 court, then we have another court for 2s, another for the 3s, and then a last one for the 4s, or you can go ahead and throw another 2s or 3s court. Now, I think that would be even and balanced for everybody who wants to play a little bit of everything. But man, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who has continually supported me throughout the years. We're on the rise of 5,000 supporters, and I'm telling y'all, I'm barely getting in my bag when it comes down to creating these videos. I'm telling y'all, this is really only the start, and if you are tuning in barely for the very first time, you are still early to be a part of the Rich family. Again, it means so much to me to know your feedback, but also when I see y'all show up every single day in the comments, also when it comes to y'all hitting that like button, it makes a huge difference, and I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Now again, if you're watching right now at this very point, just know you are a part of the Rich family. And again, my goal every single day is to wake up and maybe inspire at least one person to maybe start their own channel. And who knows, it may be even something else. It does not need to be related to YouTube 2K. It can be outside of life, but I'm telling y'all, again, if you have anything on your heart that you just want to pursue in life, let's just say you have a passion towards something, go ahead and pursue it, because I promise you, it is going to be so much more worth it knowing the result of trying something than actually never trying and not ever finding out. Now again, I only say that because look, life is way too short to be worrying about the little circumstances that we go through right now. Especially when it comes down to having God on our side, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if we truly remembered who we are, we would definitely live life much more abundantly, much more happily. And again, that's just my goal every single day, is to remind y'all, to remind myself. And I just want you to know, again, if you ever need anybody to talk to, anybody to reach out to open up to, be sure to go ahead and reach out to me. Now, y'all already have my socials down below. The best way to reach out to me will be on Twitter or Instagram. But again, just thank you so much to everybody who just listened to me for a moment. Now, if you feel something on your heart, man, I'm telling y'all, go ahead and pursue it. And get after it, man. I'm telling y'all, you have one life to live, and life is way too short to not be doing the things that we love. Now, if you did make it this far, God bless you. And again, I truly believe you made it this far for a particular reason. But man, this is going to wrap it up for the video. So if you enjoyed, I would appreciate it if everybody went ahead and smashed that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes, and I most definitely will be bringing y'all the official and best Draymond Green build in NBA 2K23. Now, man, if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button. If you're new, you can be my 5,000 subscriber. And last but not least, comment down TG for thank God, as well as where you're tuning in from watching today. And I most definitely will hit y'all back with a response. But with all that being said, man, thank you, God, for another day and another opportunity. And Rich out.